What is up everyone, it's Alex here. This is your stimulus check update, your second stimulus check update and your stimulus package update for today. Before we get into the video, I just want to tell you that you are amazing, and if you enjoyed this video in any way, shape or form, please consider giving it a like and sharing it on social media. By the way, if you want to learn a little bit about financial independence and early retirement, you can check out my previous video that goes in depth a little bit about how you can retire early without financial independence. So if you're curious about that, you can check the video that's going to be linked above or in the description below. On Saturday, President Trump signed into law the PPP program extension for another 5 weeks, respectively until August 8th. And therefore, Congress, together with the President, just bought themselves some time to figure out the next relief package that they are going to pass for the small businesses. As you can see, when there is bipartisan support, things can move quite fast, because with this extension, it only took less than a week for things to happen, and it was the same with the PPP Flexibility Act of 2020, when things moved very fast, like in less than a week too. So you can see that when there is bipartisan support and when both chambers of Congress can agree on something, things can move relatively fast. Now, taking into consideration that the PPP program was extended until August 8th, until Congress goes on another 4-week recess, we can determine that, well, they just bought themselves some time related to small businesses, but at the same time, they can pull a similar move with unemployment benefits until the beginning of September, which could be an opportunity for them to delay the process that's going to be related to the next stimulus package, and that's probably going to include some form of stimulus checks until mid-September or early October. When I'm talking about the next stimulus package, I'm talking about the big and bold one that's probably going to include a lot more things than just stimulus checks. But this way, they just gave us a new perspective, at least in my opinion, that they can pull certain moves to buy themselves some time. They could have done something like this with the stimulus checks as long as there was bipartisan support for another round of stimulus checks. But as it seems for now, they don't really think that there might be a need of a second stimulus check, at least right now. So if Congress does something like this and they buy themselves some time and they do not pass the big and bold stimulus before August 7th, when they go on another 4-week recess, then everything is going to be probably delayed until the beginning of September, till the early of October, at least till the moment that probably everyone will have a second stimulus check in their hands, if there is going to be one. I don't think something like this is going to happen. It is very unlikely, but we have to give it a possibility, because otherwise our expectations would be way too high and we would just create unrealistic probably expectations for the period that's going to be between July 20th and August 7th. So there is a possibility that no big and bold stimulus package is going to happen between July 20th and August 7th, or maybe the second stimulus check is not going to happen between July 20th to August 7th. But while it is very unlikely for it not to happen, there is a possibility, and that's what I'm trying to tell you here. That's what I'm trying to convey, and I'm trying to give you this perspective so you don't create false expectations that things will definitely happen before August 7th. Also, just because Congress is on recess doesn't mean that Congress is on a vacation. During recess, they draft legislation, they draft bills. During recess, they read legislation, they amend legislation, and they make proposals and pre-negotiations. During recess, they take assessment of their local communities to see what things might be needed, what forms of stimulus might be needed, how bad is the situation when they go out in the field. So Just because they are on recess, it doesn't mean that they are on a vacation or that they are not doing anything. It's very easy to put a blanket statement that, yeah, Congress is on recess when you do not want to do further research or to go and just Google what recess actually means. Like, for example, during a recess after the CARES Act was passed, a lot of proposals about a second stimulus check popped out, like the $2,000 per month second stimulus check, like the Emergency Money for the People Act. So we might see some proposals, some bills that are going to surface during this recess or during the next recess. So we should be on the lookout for that. Maybe this is going to be an opportunity for them to reassess the situation and do something different that could probably be in favor of the citizens. I don't know, but it could be a possibility. Anyway, in my honest opinion, the next stimulus check and the next relief package is going to be heavily strategized around the November election. The Republicans will use the next relief package and the next stimulus check to get the extra support that they need, especially if there is a chance for them to be overthrown. That's just my point of view at this point in time, and I would love to hear yours. Do you think that the next stimulus check, especially the next stimulus check, is going to be strategized around the November election? Alright everyone, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and you found it useful. If you did so, please consider giving it a like, and please consider giving the early retirement video a chance if you are interested in that. I'm also going to put it again up here and in the description below. Feel free to subscribe if you want to learn more about personal finance and investing and stay up to date with the stimulus news. Until next time, take care, have a wonderful day, and don't forget that you are amazing.